Hello, welcome to Combatmission Cold War. The scenario we play is Unhook the Leash. It is the last mission of the US campaign. My opponent is AtlasActual. He takes command of the US forces. I'm the defender with the Soviet forces. I focused my defense primarily on the given task: to ensure and secure the passage of the battalion headquarters, the supply company, and the battalion air defense section. Essentially, 3 motorized rifle companies and an armored company of T-64s are available for this. The motorized rifle companies are severely under strength. No artillery support in place. All troops are low in morale and have minimal combat experience. It's really the second-hand formation. The combat value of the forces is well below average. The defense is as follows. The 2 weak companies will defend the town and the bottleneck through which the US forces must pass if they want to reach the supply units directly. The second company, at a much better strength, will prepare for a delaying action and a dynamic defense with the majority of the tank company. The first units have evacuated, further columns are arriving. Reconnaissance units test the terrain, maybe a bit too offensive. A tank is pulled forward to deal with it. This T-64 is in an exposed position, but he has several good firing locations, maneuvering forward and back again, observing to the left and the center. Catching a lot of attention enables the positioned units in the center to take advantage of this situation. My opponent takes the slow approach. An initial assault on the town is not happening. All observed movements and contacts hint that an all-out major assault on the town will not occur in the future. My initial plan of defense is now obsolete, as it assumed at least a partial advance here. To shift this unit's potential to the center is not favorable, but lacking alternatives, the units will step by step relocate to the wider center. The MG team can hardly damage any vehicle, maybe degrading the optics and weapon systems minimally. But it annoys the crew, forces the other side to take action against these flies, which is the result it is intended to gain. Attempts to seize the opportunity were of mixed success. After revealing my force posture, the tanks were unable to spot the enemy and were forced to disengage by fire. At least the BMP-1 spotted the enemy tank. The attempt to disengage from this duel failed. Fitting that this BMP-1 is already on a junk heap of scrap metal. 2 enemy tanks scout the area around the town. Unspectacular, I had expected more. The tank is quite unimpressed, also ignoring incoming grenade fire from the town, knowing full well that it would be more than suicidal to engage in urban combat without infantry support. It ignores it, but is stopped and defeated in an ambush several meters forward. The T-64 really can take some hits, best you can get for your money in Combatmission Cold War. Caught in your own minefield is always embarrassing, but it just happens from time to time. Another attempt to strike offensively into the enemy's advance was stopped in its tracks. enemy mechanized forces easily breaks through the defense along the hill, made possible by some difficulties in coordination on the part of the defenders. After that, the battle loses intensity, also because my combat potential is completely exhausted. There are still 50 minutes to go, but nothing more can happen that can have any influence on the final result, as all units to be evacuated have been evacuated except for one Shilka ZU. So the final result is no surprise, as the other side only receives points for the evacuating units that it can destroy. This may be frustrating for the attacker after fighting through the whole defense. Anyway, it was a good fight. Thanks for that. I've been wanting to play the scenario on the defender side since playing through the campaign. So thanks to AtlasActual. Have a nice day und auf Wiedersehen.